closer to the mic you are, the better the sound is.
All right. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
All right. You on, ma'am?
I can't hear you. I'm going to just stick the mic on you really fast, if you don't mind. Just gonna put it right there.
Okay. Are you able to hear me now?
Okay.
Is that better?
That's fine. I'm good.
All right.
We'll have you start with your name and title, please, and spell those as well.
Okay. I'm Sergeant Kurt Smith, Kurtsmith, and I'm the Public Information Officer for the El Paso County Sheriff's Office. At approximately 10 a.m., the El Paso County Sheriff's Office Communications Center received a 911 call reporting a disturbance between multiple adult individuals in the 4300 block of Chamberlain South in unincorporated El Paso County. One individual was identified as being armed with a weapon and possibly having warrants for his arrest. Deputies responded to the address and encountered an armed individual. During the encounter, two deputies fired at least one shot. The suspect fled from the scene, stealing an unmarked Sheriff's Office vehicle. The vehicle was tracked using technology to the Sienna Place Apartments, where deputies contacted the suspect and took him into custody. The deputies rendered medical aid, and he was later transported to a local hospital. No deputies were injured during this incident. An adult female was injured at the original scene, and she was transported to a local hospital and is in stable condition. There is no ongoing threat to the community. Per EPSO policy, the Colorado Springs Police Department will investigate this officer-involved shooting. All further investigative updates will come from CSPD. Do you guys have any questions I can try to answer at this time?
So you said that this individual possibly had warrants out for him. Can you talk about what warrants was he wanted on?
I can't comment on the information. That still needs to be confirmed by investigators.
Was the woman injured at the initial scene shot?
Her injuries are not consistent with being shot.
What do you think happened?
I can't comment on that. That's something that's the initial part of this investigation and something that the investigators will determine over time.
And aside from the suspect, was the woman the only person that you found that was injured?
I can't comment on that because that's still part of this investigation.
Did the suspect fire or anything?
That's something that's going to have to be answered by the detectives. It's part of this investigation, and commenting right now would be speculative.
Did the group of initial adults know each other since you are considering it an isolated incident?
Their relationship is part of the investigation, and I can't comment on that right now.
Is there any other additional information that's very important to this case that we should know that you can't comment on?
No, we just want to stress that it's an isolated incident. There's currently no threat to the community.
We were hearing some hearsay from some folks in the apartment complex here, from the managers. No one is currently deceased right now, correct?
I can't comment on that because I obviously just came from the scene, so that would be speculating on his current condition.
But nobody else was found deceased at the where officers took him into custody, where deputies took him into custody?
Not at that scene, sir.
Can you just confirm the initial address, the 4300 block of?
It's Chamberlain South. It's in unincorporated El Paso County. It's the B Street area.
Thank you.
And when you say technology in the car, can we assume that's GPS, like GPS tracking that I'm assuming most police vehicles have in them?
Yes, sir. We have multiple ways we can use technology to track our deputies, is to ensure their safety and that we know where they are at all times.
And is it just like he just got the opportunity to get into that vehicle and take it?
I can't comment on that because I don't know, sir.
It was an unmarked vehicle.
Yes, ma'am.
You said this was a male individual, correct?
Yes, sir.
Can you give us an approximate age range?
I don't have that information at this time, sir.
Do we know why the suspect came here? Does he live here in these apartments?
That will be a part of the investigation, and I don't have that information. All right, thank you, guys.
All right, thank you.